Alright, so real quick, what's going on everybody? Today this is going to be a video on what to bring for the Nevada State Barber Board. And I broke it down into like 4 sections. I brought a clear case because you don't want to have any hair in your case because they will dock you off all points for that. But let's just get started. Move this open. Alright, so first thing you want to bring is shampoo and conditioner. I just went with native. Second thing, you want to bring some talc powder. This is after the shave. I brought my own shaving cream just because the hot lather machine wasn't working all the time. You want to bring a water bottle, spray bottle. You want to bring some Aftershave. No, it's a classic. Then you want to bring some hand soap. I just went with dollar store brand. Next thing you want to bring is a blow dryer. Make sure it works, plug it in. It's like pretty critical. Next thing, you need a styling product. Obviously after, there's a portion of your test where you're going to be styling. And then you need a brush also to style. Round brush preferably. Here is your blood exposure kit with your nick, your cotton rounds, some extra gloves, and some band-aids. And then this is a shower cap. This is for your seat, so you don't waste a paper towel. They only give you 2, and they give you 2 towels. This is so you don't waste one of the paper towels that you use for shaving, and you just cover the seat to protect the client. Next, we're gonna go first aid kit. Again, dollar store, not too expensive. I brought 2 brands of razors, but honestly, I believe these derbies are a bit more dull than the gravity razors. I brought these just in case, but just in case this couldn't do the job. Also gonna need a shampoo cape and a hair cutting cape. I also forgot, you're gonna need a barber vest. You have to wear all black for the test, so just make sure it's unbranded. This one has a little logo, I believe it's like right here, but it's super small. They won't dock you for anything like that. Everyone was wearing them. Super light, easy to pack, and just easy not to lose. For clippers, you can also bring Cool Care. This is just for after. Depending on when you take your test, they don't give you a lot of time to clean up. So keep that into consideration. This is where it gets a little serious. I have my detachable, I have my 2 blade, and then I have my 1.5. This is my 1.5, and this is my 2 blade. So if you see here, 6.3 millimeters, and this is 4 millimeters. There's just something quick I wanted to show you guys. They open to 3.5 with the lever fully open, and you're allowed to knock down your client's beard. This one has the fade blade on it from JRL. This one has a vapor blade from Gamma. So this one's a little closer to the skin, so when I'm doing detail work, I use these. And when I'm setting in my guidelines, I use these. Next, we got a liner. Pretty simple, does the job, that's all you need it to do. We have shears, we have texturizing shears and regular shears. I believe these are 5.5 inches. I bring 2 razors just in case. There's a lot of nerves that day, so you want to make sure you pack and you pack well, because if you drop it, you have to wait 10 minutes to disinfect this in the quats, so you want to make sure you have 2 just in case. And of course the combs. I use YS Park combs. This is the Flattop comb. This isn't YS Park, but I had this. This is pretty good for around the ears and behind the nape. And then of course I have these 2 YS Park combs as well. They're white, so a little harder to see, different purposes. This one's a little thinner, this one's a little wider if you're using texturizing shears, or if you're using a shear over comb or clipper over comb. And then what I had to do was I took apart the machines. I used an air compressor and I got all the hair out, because they pick up your clipper like this and they look to see if there's any hair in the cracks or anything, and you will get docked points. After I did that, I put everything in a Ziploc bag by itself. Rolled it up, sealed it up, put it in here, so there was no way that it was gonna get any hair on it. I recommend you do this. The first time I didn't do this and I got docked points. I did fail the first time I took the test, but I passed this time. So you're gonna roll it up, same way. And you don't have to do these steps. This is like an extra precaution. I got these Ziploc bags from the 99-cent store for like $1.50. If you wanna go the extra mile to make sure you're not docked any points, every point does matter. And I did this with all my clippers. Even the shears, I decided to put them in their own. I put one each. So right here, detachable. Then I came in, I put both detachable blades, because once they got the air compressor in them, there was no hair. So I put it like this, and I spaced this out, met them in the middle, closed it, and then just folded it down. So they never actually touch. But right here, combs and razors. They're not really looking at your razor, they're looking at your combs a little bit, but you put them in the quats right away. So razors, put them in their own Ziploc bag. And then this is for the shears. I put them individually. This does take a little bit of extra time to set up, but honestly, you're just trying to make sure you don't get docked any points for any dirty implements. You want to keep that in mind. Sanitation is one of the biggest parts of this test. So no matter how good you do a haircut, no matter how good you do a shave, if your sanitation is not on point, you will still fail this test. Individually wrapped, I put these two together, just like that, right here. And I put these two together. Now, you don't need the Ziploc bags, you don't need double your clippers, you don't need double of that. I just like to use certain tools for certain reasons, and I like to move with intention when I'm cutting hair, so that's just an addition. You can also have some paper towel with you, and then something to clean your station. You could use all-purpose. Sprayway has a pretty good all-purpose cleaner, so if you're looking for one, get it from Sprayway. They're pretty cheap from Costco and Sam's. You throw it in there, close this up, and yeah, that's pretty much it. This is your State Board Nevada Barber exam kit for 2024. Later.